Remodeling was always something that we had planned to do in this home and was something we were excited to do to kind of make it our own. I'm Lauren, and this is my husband Porter, and we live here in St. Paul, Minnesota. We live right next to the Mississippi River in a beautiful neighborhood called McAllister Groveland.
We have 3 young kids and a deaf dog that runs around the home, so it's been a lovely place for us to put down roots after moving here from California.
We loved that it had kind of all of the old details and the woodwork, and we were really excited about that. It's what drew us to the home, but we knew when we purchased it that we were going to need to do some work probably. The bathrooms were a lot of brown tile and really in need of an update. And the kitchen was just not super functional for what we were wanting. It was important to us to keep the kitchen to the footprint that was built in the house, but make it just a little bit more functional. And then really just kind of giving a little bit of love to the entire house.
There had been additions made to the home. There had been different times and periods in which the home had been updated. And while we loved all of the craftsmanship, it didn't feel like one cohesive place to live. So we were really excited to sort of still take advantage of all those things while making it feel like it was one home and one design.
We were looking for a remodeler who could work with an older home. I think that we felt confident that, McDonald had experience working in this neighborhood and some neighborhoods in South Minneapolis that are homes of the same era. And kind of in those initial consultation conversations where they'd look through the home, we just really had a lot of faith in their responses of, what we could do and how it might be done.
I think the process of remodeling the home was a lot of fun. I mean, of course, it's stressful at times. We were out of the home for a period of time. We had young kids and you're moving around. And in those moments, there's moments, obviously, of chaos, but they were on schedule, on time, communicative. It was a lot of fun to come into the home and see its progress and how fast it was happening. So ultimately, it was a very enjoyable experience for us. We felt like McDonald really did a great job of embracing the things that were important to us, that the small details are what really matter in the project, and adding in those details, the wardrobes in the primary, fixing the stairs on the main level, keeping the radiators, keeping the glass cupboards. We, with McDonald, were able to keep a lot of the feel of the home while maybe upgrading some of its features. And I love all those little details that they were able to implement.
Well, that's why a design and build was something that we really wanted to work with someone who could give us both areas of expertise. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of decisions you have to make when you remodel a home, and McDonald was critical in us doing that without really hitting kind of that decision fatigue point. So I don't know how we would have done it otherwise. It's a lot of work to remodel a house. So you've done all this work and then you've been out of the house, kind of seeing it all come to life, and then you move in and this house becomes a home. 9 months down the road, I'm probably happier than I was even when I walked through the door, just because of how much value it's added to our life and sort of our happiness and just a general calmness, if you will, in the home. And that wasn't something I was expecting. If anything, I feel happier today than I did the day we entered.